god, I love how you wear the hat and you're gonna make it, like, look pretty. Ugh.
You can't look pretty in this hat.
I'm not even in the video, I'm just like...
There. You have to look at the camera.
Ugh.
Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel.
Nope.
Do you find it really muffled?
It's not our channel.
It's our channel.
Nope.
Mine and Jeff's.
What's muffled?
The sound, because
nope.
Earmuffs are on.
You got too much crap in your ears.
Anyways, we are here.
I didn't say hi. Hey.
Hey. We are here today to do another tag video, and today's tag video is the Reading Habits book tag. And we were tagged by Beth from BethJune327. I will link her video down below, as well as the original creator, who I forget who it was.
That's rude.
As always. I always forget. So we're wearing hats today because Beth wore a hat in her video.
No. See, listen, this is my thing. Jamie's just trying to jump on the bandwagon.
These are both my hats, by the way.
Nope.
Jeff just likes to wear my hats in videos.
Nope.
Anyways, now we're going to get into the questions.
Anyways.
Okay.
I can't read it.
Question number 1 is, do you have a certain place for reading? At home for reading. Not specifically, like we don't have like a reading chair or a reading room.
No, there's no we here.
No, we don't. I read in bed mostly. Actually, I'll show a little video of where we read. I'll insert a clip in here somewhere.
What? Of what?
Of where we read.
You're gonna put your bed on there.
Mm-hmm. It's where all the reading happens.
That's all that happens in there. Get out of here. You're grumpy tonight.
I am not! Stop!
I don't have a specific place I read either. I read on the fly. I call it on the fly reading.
Question number 2 is, do you use a bookmark or a random piece of paper?
Why is that? Why are those the options? Random piece of paper.
I use a bookmark. I've got like a nice little collection going on. But I want more bookmarks.
I have a bookmark too, and it has a quote by Henry David Thoreau on it. I don't remember the quote.
I don't remember the quote. It's metal.
It's
right
metal.
now, mine has an owl on it, and it says, "Owl will read with you."
Clever. Clever, whoever made that up.
I thought so, too. Question number 3 is, can you just stop reading, or do you have to stop at a chapter or a certain number of pages? I always try to make it to the end of the chapter, but sometimes I fall asleep in my book, and I just can't read anymore. But usually I try to at least make it to the end of the chapter. Derek?
I always end at the end of a chapter. Because I find sometimes I'll try to stop mid-chapter, but then I pick it up back so I can finish the chapter.
You always end at the end of a chapter?
Yep. 99% of the time.
I got 99 problems.
But a book ain't one.
But a book ain't one.
Hit me.
Hit me. Question number 4. Do you eat or drink while reading?
That doesn't say eat.
But that's what it means. Typo. Do you eat or drink while reading? I like to drink tea while I read and eat cookies. And sometimes we have late night snack. And that's apples and cheese. And we eat our apples.
God, this is so lame.
And cheese.
We are the lamest people around.
Yes, we are. What's wrong with apples and cheese?
I'm not even realizing until right now when you were answering all these questions how lame we are.
Every night we have late night snack of apples, cut up apples and cheese with tea, and Jeff has sleepy time tea.
And the sad thing is that's exactly what we're gonna do tonight.
Heck yeah.
And it's Friday. Guaranteed in 2 hours, I'm gonna be in bed. We're gonna have our snack, and then I'm gonna be passed out snoring.
And I will be awake until 3, but you're supposed to stay up late with me tonight.
Is that all? Is that all, Carl? You got more to say?
Question number 5. Do you watch TV or listen to music while reading?
Ooh, good question.
Only if Jeff is doing something on the TV, which isn't very often. Like, I can read a book if it's, like, football on TV. But if the TV is going, and then, no, I can't. And I can't read unless listen to music unless it's classical music. No words.
I do both. It doesn't.
You don't let me watch my YouTube videos when you read. You make
no. There's difference. There's a difference between the TV being on in the background and you sitting right next to me blaring YouTube videos.
Full blast.
It's not the same thing.
It's not?
Anyway, I can do both. Ask Jamie. She'll be talking to me while I'm reading and I just ignore her. I zone out. That's one of my good things. Or my good things. A trait of mine.
unacceptable.
I can zone out everything around me when I'm reading.
I can't.
Easily.
I can't. One book at a time or several at once?
That's not a good question.
Typically, I read one at a time, but I can read multiple at once, like if I read little bits and pieces of one as I read another, but usually I am only reading one book at a time. And the only reason why I would read more than one is because one of them is really boring.
It's so true.
Yeah.
I can't read, this is going to sound weird, but I can't read the same type of book.
That makes sense.
I can read, like, if I'm reading, well, right now I'm reading Fifth Wave, I could easily read a graphic novel at the same time.
Oh, yeah.
Or I have a lot of, like, history books and that sort of thing. I could read one of those. As long as it's a different genre and that sort of thing, then I can do it.
The hiccups.
Here, give me
Carl's joining us, apparently. Question number 7.
See, Carl's.
Reading at home or everywhere? Typically, I read at home, but if I ever have to go anywhere and wait, then I'm definitely reading, because what else is there to do while you wait, right?
Yep.
I think that's the only other place that I read.
I only read at home.
And Jeff can read in the car, but I can't.
That is true.
Reading out loud or silently
Really?
in your head?
Wait a second. There's people in the world that just read a book randomly out loud?
Yeah.
Really?
I do. I read out loud when I'm studying, but not when...
I did not know that this was even a choice. I always just...
No. Well, sometimes if I am having trouble understanding a part of a book, it's easier to if you say it out loud and then you can hear it and it makes more sense. Does that make sense? Usually I just read in my head.
I don't see what's the difference. Like, you mean you gotta slow it down? You gotta slow it.
But do you find
make
sometimes
sense of
you
it?
read something and you're like, what? And then, but you're like, if you hear it, you're like, oh.
No.
Okay, so then it's just me.
I read in my head.
In your head,
Zombie.
zombie. Okay.
That's too hot. My heart. It's head. My
So
head is hot. It's hot in here.
Do you ever read ahead or skip pages?
Oh, you are so guilty of that.
Yes. I need to know what's happening. I just want to know. So mostly I just do it to make sure that people are still alive. Or if I'm really bored in a section of a book, like I feel like in Game
Oh
of Thrones,
my
I'll probably
God.
do that.
No, if you do that, you don't read it.
But you said that
Nope.
you wish that you could skip that one girl's parts because she was stupid. And you didn't
Oh,
like
yeah,
her
Sansa.
parts.
Yeah, she's the worst. But I didn't. There's a difference between saying you're going to do it and doing it.
I'm not going to do it.
Actually, you might like Sansa. She's all about, like, makeup and being pretty and being a princess.
I'm not a princess.
Right. Oy, oy, oy. Princess. Exactly.
Okay. 10.
Wait. I didn't answer the question.
Oh, sorry.
You don't even let me answer. I don't skip pages ever. I'm dedicated to what I'm reading. I read fast enough that I don't need to worry about it. You have to admit, I'm a very fast reader.
He's a very fast reader. I'm slow.
I just don't have enough time to read. I have too many other things on the go. There's nothing there. You're just grabbing my nose.
No, there's a bunch of hairs.
Those are attached to my nose. They're my nose hairs.
No, they weren't. Breaking the spine or keeping it like new. What?
What's the one thing I hate when you read my books?
Oh. But that's not breaking the spine. That's
Pretty
bending
much.
the cover.
Get a
I
book.
will, like...
Get a book. This drives me bananas.
So
yeah, this is what she does.
I do, only when I'm about, say, up to that far, but if I'm reading, and I'm reading this page, I do this.
Don't. I hate
But
it.
that's not breaking the spine.
That's going to break the spine, though.
No, because I'm only bending this page. Anyways,
Drives me bananas.
I keep my books in really good condition, besides the soot that my candle put all over them. It's true. What's wrong with my books? Nothing.
Except the fact that they all suck. I don't break the spine. Well, there's some books you can't help it.
Yeah.
Like
the little mass market paperback books,
like
you can't not break
Game
the
of
spine.
Thrones, if you saw on our last video, like the spine's all bent and cracked because it's so big that you have to.
Mm-hmm.
Don't enjoy broken spine books. Or when Jamie bends mine. Or when my dad does it. And
I don't
drove me
bend your
nuts.
books.
I've caught you reading my books doing that. Ugh. Yeah, again, princess. You're really cute in that hat.
Do you think?
Yep.
I think you're cute in your hat.
It's not a hat, it's my head.
Good kitty.
I'm a kitty.
Meow.
Hey,
Yeah.
Carl, let's go on a date.
Do you write in your books? Definitely not. The only time I've ever written in a book was my textbooks.
I don't read just, like, fiction novels. Like, I have a lot of, like, history books and that sort of thing that I'm interested in, and I will write in those.
What do you write in them?
Interesting stuff. Interesting facts and anecdotes and jokes. Yeah, so I'll read in those ones. Not in, like, I wouldn't write in a fiction book. What's the point?
I put little
And then
stickies
put tabs in it. Little tabs.
I put tabs in them.
Reference this point.
I do put tabs in my books.
Ooh. Ta-da, we're done.
Ta-da.
Okay, there's a book I'm looking for, and I don't want to buy it on Chapters because it's super expensive. It's like $50 plus. So if anyone out there comes across this book in a used bookstore
For cheap.
like, even if it's like, I don't even know. Like, whatever. If you find this book, please tell me. I will buy it from you and pay for the shipping and etc. Because it is like an amazing book. I
used to own it.
I lost my copy. I can't find it, and I don't want to pay $50 for it, but I want it bad. Anyway, it's called Naming the Antichrist, and it's by Robert Fuller. And Jamie's going to insert a picture.
Now.
If you find it, please tell me, and I'll pay for it. I'm going to do, probably this weekend, I'm going to do a review of Name in the Wind. My first review. Have to warn you in advance, though. I'm better with words than I am on video.
He means writing.
I'm better at written reviews than spoken reviews, I guess.
Yeah! Alright, so that is all that we have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. If you like what you see,
Please subscribe.
And
wait.
What?
Can I do it?
Yeah.
We hope to see you again soon.
Bye!
Bye.
Later days!
Bye! Jeremy, I'm not a princess.
I'm not!
You are. You're the definition of.
Then switch hats with me.
Oh, this really is a pillow. I think I might sleep with this on my head tonight.
Yay. There. You gotta tie it up like this.
That's too Canadian.
A.
This is the definition of Canada.
Not beaver, though. Bye.
Later days.
Deck the halls with boughs of holly.
Kai's gonna be all over me the whole time.
No.
Go away.
Well, I should tie
Go away,
it
your
up.
breath stinks. Needs a breath mint. You need a breath mint. Your breath stinks. Carol is moving the...
It's
But that's
Friday,
what we're gonna do.
Friday.
Kaya,
Where am I?
leave Carol's butt alone.
Whatever.
I'm not a princess. Ah.
Stop, I never did that.
From you. I wouldn't want it, poor beaver. Just trying to make a living making dams.
Damn.